Let us move on to the next topic, that is connectivity. Connectivity refers to the interconnection between the host or between the host and other peripheral devices such as printers or storage devices. So here we are going to explain about the connecting physical components as well as interface protocols that is existing between the host and storage devices. Mainly we are concentrating on the connectivity options that are available between the host and the storage devices. Okay, so here when you are talking about the connectivity options, there are two types. Okay, you can connect the two hosts, okay, or from the host to the storage device through physical components as well as the interface protocols. Okay, so these two components are very much necessary to communicate between the host and the storage device. So from the host, usually what you are going to transfer is the data. Okay. So to transfer the data, you need cables, bus, everything you need, and also some of the protocols are also necessary. Maybe you may be studying here about the IDE protocol, SCSI protocol, fiber channel protocol, and IP protocol. So these are the protocol interface protocols what you are going to study in this particular topic, and many other physical components like cables, bus, and host bus adapters, NIC cards. Okay, all these are you are going to study under the physical components. So under this topic, we have one more topic, that is physical components of connectivity. So the physical components of connectivity are the hardware elements that connect the host to the storage device. Okay, so here you can see that in the diagram, the physical components of the connectivity. So there are mainly three physical components of connectivity between the host and the storage. So what are the physical components necessary? Okay, they are host adapter or host interface device, and also along with the host adapter you need a port. Okay, so after the port, this port has to be connected to other port, so we need cable between the ports. Okay. So one port will be existing in the storage device and other port will be existing in the host. Host is nothing but your system. Okay. So from system, usually you transfer the data through the cable to the storage device. So these are the main components, that is host interface device, port, and the cable. There are three main physical components. As I said, there are three main components that is going to connect between the host and the storage device. So what are the three main components? That is, you have HPA, and the next thing is you have port and also cables. So let us see what is an HPA. HPA, or host interface device, or a host adapter, connects a host to other hosts and the storage devices. Okay, and if you need some examples, the host adapter examples are host bus adapters, or we call it as HPA, and also network interface cards. Okay, it is also called as NIC. And HBA is actually an application specific integrated circuit board that performs input output interface functions between the host and the storage. Okay, actually it relieves the CPU from additional input output processing workload. Okay. And also, if you are considering one particular HBA, a host typically contains, usually a host, if you are saying a system contains multiple HBAs. Okay, and these HBAs will contain the ports. So what is a port? A port is a specialized outlet that enables connectivity between the host and the external devices. You have to remember that it is going to connect the host and the external device. The main, actually, through the port, usually you connect any external device, is it? If you want, suppose for a system, if you are going to connect a mouse, usually you connect it to ports. So, port is actually a specialized outlet, only it is an outlet that enables connectivity between the host and the external device. Okay. An HBA may contain one or more ports to connect to the host. And what else is necessary for connection? Physical component, that is a cable. So cables can be it can be copper or fiber optic media. So usually copper cables, if you want to transfer any data within the nearest locations, then you may use coppers. Uh, or sometimes you may be if it is a very lengthy, or you say the location is very far, then you may be using fiber optic medias. And cables connect host to internal or external devices. So next connectivity option is interface protocols. So let us see what is a protocol first. A protocol enables communication between the host and the storage. And these protocols has to be implemented using the interface devices at both the locations, that is at the source as well as the destination points. And some of the popular interface protocols that are used for host and storage communications are IDE protocol, or it is elaborated as Integrated Device Electronics or Advanced Technology Attachment Protocol. Okay, next protocol is SCSI, or Small Computer System Interface Protocol, and one more you have, that is Fiber Channel or FC protocol, and also that is one more protocol usually have used, that is Internet Protocol, IP protocol. So there are different uses for each and every of every protocol. So let us see what are the uses of these protocols. Let us move on to the first protocol, that is IDE or ATA and Serial ATA protocol. So IDE or ATA is a popular interface protocol standard that is used for connecting storage devices such as disk drives and CD-ROMs. Okay, this protocol supports parallel transmission, and therefore it is also known as parallel ATA or PATA, or simply we call it as ATA. Okay, IDE or ATA has a variety of standards and names. The Ultra DME or 133 version of ATA supports a throughput of 133 MB per second. So in a master slave configuration, an ATA interface protocol supports two storage devices per connector. Okay, so in a master slave configuration, an ATA interface supports two storage devices per connector. But sharing in this manner, same port, if you are sharing it to two devices, the performance of the system may go down. Okay, so this is not recommended actually, but it can support this particular protocol if you are using, and if you are using ATA interface, there you can connect up to two storage devices per connector. Okay, and the serial version of this protocol is also known as serial ATA or SATA. Okay, and it supports single bit serial transmission. Okay, so serial version supports single bit serial transmission, whereas parallel version, that is parallel ATA, supports parallel transmission. Okay, so SATA revision 3.0 provides the data transfer up to 6 GB per second. So let us move on to next protocol, that is SCSI or Serial SCSI. So SCSI has emerged as a preferred connectivity protocol in high-end computers. So usually this particular protocol we are going to use in high-end computers, not in it's not usually used in home computers. Okay. So this protocol supports parallel transmission and offers improved performance, scalability, and compatibility compared to ATA. So previous one, whatever we have used, it had some performance issues. Okay, when you are going to connect more number of storage devices.